Hi, welcome back to another edition of Max Nicky VGM Reactions. On this edition, we're going to be listening to Drawing Game from the video game Pictionary.
Mm-hmm. Not the game show or board game, but the video game Pictionary.
Based on the
Board game.
It's a board game? No, it's a... Did they make the TV show first, or they made the board game first?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure the board game came out first. But anyway, music was written by Tim Follin, British composer. Pretty cool. Actually, our older brother has a video game music podcast. He interviewed Tim Follin.
Sure.
That's called
just
The
to
Legacy.
correct myself, Pictionary is not a board game.
Well, it's a
drawing game, actually.
If you want to check out that podcast, by the way, it's called The Legacy Music Hour. And this came out in 1990 for the Nintendo Entertainment System in North America.
Just a little before Super Nintendo would come out, actually.
As usual, if you're new to the channel and you like what you hear and see today, please consider hitting the subscribe button, click the like button, and if you're feeling extra generous, please consider donating to the channel and helping us grow the channel by going to Venmo or PayPal. The links will be in the description below.
Nikki and I do a little comedy and music ourselves, and if you're interested in checking some of that out, please follow us at Max Nicky on Instagram and TikTok.
With all that said, let's get it going with Drawing Game from Pictionary.
Here we go. All right, this song is a real straight groove.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking this song is straight grooving.
Well, but it's a straight groove.
It's so grooving,
It's straight
man.
grooving, and it is a straight groove.
It's got a funky beat, and it's also got some pretty much great jazz improvisation in it. You know,
well, it actually kind of sounds like a rock improvisation at first, and then it turns into a jazz improvisation. You know what I'm saying?
It's really good. There's so many things. When you think it's gone far enough, it goes further and it takes you on a wild ride.
Well,
actually,
first of all, it already starts off as pretty catchy. The bass itself.
Dun 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 dun.
Anyway, it's
and
pretty fun.
and then that thing that sort of like, what is it, like a tremolo kind of thing going on, or
I
maybe
don't know. It just reminds me of fireworks or something like that.
something. It's this sort of wave sound that's like it sounds like rain or something like that. You know,
It reminds me of not hearing fireworks, but it reminds me of seeing fireworks. You know what I'm saying?
and those are just like establishing the chords even more so, you know, or the harmonies, and then it gets, and then the instrument of choice for the main melody is really cool, you know, the that I really like that instrument, and then and then the B section, it is a melody, but it becomes this improvisatory kind of thing, you know. It's really cool.
Right. It's interesting. It almost has this. It's a very melodic solo. It almost makes me think of something like Sir Duke. You know how there's that solo part, but it's a very singable solo.
Yeah, memorable, hummable kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, we actually have a friend who has a band called the Spencer Owen Timeshare. His name is Spencer Owen, and they do a really fun cover of this tune, but live, actually.
Well, I don't know if they normally do that. I'm not sure that the band is actually together anymore, too, but they just did it for that show, actually. So our older brother.
No. But they when we played with him before, they did it.
Oh,
too.
they did.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so maybe they. I think they learned it for this. Our older brother's podcast had a live show for their Legacy Music Hour podcast, and Spencer Owen Timeshare was on that show, and they learned the Pictionary, the song for that show, and I think they continued to keep it in their repertoire.
Yeah, it's man, this is just, it's straight grooving.
It's a straight groove.
It is.
But yeah, there's just I almost thought in the beginning when you first hear it, it kind of sounds, you know, the instruments kind of sound, you know, very rudimentary sound effects. But then once you start hearing those, kind of think, we're not in '86 anymore. We're actually in 1990.
You know, we've been exploring a lot of Japanese composers on this channel, but this is the first British one that we've explored. You know?
That is true. That's true. Yeah.
But you know what? He wrote a track here that is it's up there with the best of the Japanese tracks. You know.
Sure.
It's a real straight groove. Anyway, I think, God, it's so fun. You know, it's a fun.
But by the way, as far as Pictionary the game goes, I mean, what's the difference between that and anticipation?
I don't know. Let's not get into that.
I don't know, but you know, sound off in the comments. I mean, anticipation. If you guys know that, that's a fun game too. It's a drawing game where you're trying to figure out what the picture is. You know.
Anyway, I think that'll about do it for this edition of the channel. If you like what you heard and saw today, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you're feeling extra generous and you feel like you want to support the channel, please consider donating to us on Venmo or PayPal. Links will be in the description below.
And if you want to check out our comedy and music, please follow us at Max and Nicky on Instagram and TikTok.
Thank you for tuning in to another edition of Max and Nicky VGM Reactions.
See you next time.